Hey guys, MTG Noob here. You're joining me a little bit into this game. My opponent was on the play. We both kept. Turn 2 Thoughtseize. Took my Legion Loyalist. It's pretty much all you missed. I'm going to bash with a 2-1. And that's going to be that, putting him down to 16. Hopefully he doesn't have a Bile Blight, because we kind of get blown out by that, but there's really not much we could do about it. We got to kind of play into it. We'll see what he plays. Ooh, Herald of Torment. That's okay. That kind of goes into our plan. Come on, land. Alright, that's pretty awesome because that allows us to do this into Firefish Striker. And that's going to be really awesome because that's going to make 2 3-1s for us, and it's also gonna make us have a pretty sexy blocker, dead most likely. And then we still have an Ashelet, which is pretty awesome because that allows us to have a hasty dude and potentially Titan Strength something. Okay, so he takes it, so it's quite likely he like swings and kills my whole board here, which would suck. Alright, or he just, it's quite likely he just dies. Searing Blood doesn't seem to get the job done in this matchup. I don't really know what he's playing other than just probably mono black aggro. I'm going to put in the Mizium Mortars instead. And I think I also want these Eidolons. And I think I don't want to be too cluttered at the 2. But a lot of my 1-drops are just kind of wonky in this matchup, especially on the draw. So I think I'm going to cut a Legion Loyalist, and we'll run with this. See what happens. Okay, we're on the draw, so we're going to keep this. It's a little bit risky, especially if he Thoughtseizes here and sees like I don't really have too much. Okay, so we definitely mis-sideboarded here. I guess he just had a really crappy start, but that's okay. We're going to join you and do the same thing. If this does go to game 3, I'm definitely bringing back in all my burn, excluding these skull cracks because they don't really do anything in this matchup, I assume. Okay. Pain Seer is pretty nice. I can't block, so we'll be taking 2. Man, do I wish I had my burn back. Alright, we rip another land, which is fine. We're going to cast this guy because we kind of have to. Say okay. Use the mana. We don't really need to do this pre-combat. Like I could have swung with this, and then maybe he wants to block, and I could save it with a Titan Strength. But I feel like his Pain Seer is kind of really good in this matchup against us. I'm a little bit low on resources, so I'm kind of in the mood to block potentially, especially on the Pain Seer, because I really don't want him to gain an extra card. So I'm going to take the 2 and block there. I'll still have 4 power to his 3. It's essentially tied since he is going to be, I believe... Oh no, this doesn't gain life. Okay, I'm sorry. I haven't played with the new set really, so... I thought this guy gained life. Oh wow, lose 2 life. Okay. Guy's a little bit of a boss there. No wonder he gets played in decks. Okay, so right now we're racing. Assuming I'm going to hit with at least 1 Titan Strength here. We'll see what we scry. So he's tapped out. Oh, that's going to the bottom. But then I'm going to go for the other Titan Strength as well. Try to swing this race in my favor. Get a card on the top that I want. Okay, so we'll swing him down to 8, and we'll play a Fire Drinker Satyr here. And we will pass with a Rebel Belt Maka on the top. Swinging back lethal seems likely. unless he throws down like a Herald of Torment here, which if that's the case, I might just play out the Rubble Belt Maka and not really be in too much of a rush. I can hit him down to 1 with the Maka. I kind of don't want to do that. So I could also let this slowly take chunks of his life away, which I also don't want to do. I'm going to take this and I'll go down to 9. And I have to assume he's not going to block. But if he does block, I will use my Rubble Belt Maka. I'm also going to play out this mountain because it'll allow me to pump. So we're close to dead, especially if he has a bestow, but we're putting him in a place where he's got to block. So like I'm assuming he's going to block this on this and deal me a good deal of damage. I also can throw the Rubble Belt Maka here and pump this once, but I'd like to save my guy, so we're going to do that. And that'll make it a 5-4. I don't really need to pump it anymore because it doesn't trample over. But we'll put him to 4 with 3 dudes in play. We'll go down to 6. And then we'll go down to 1. So if he has like a bestow creature, he's just going to win here. But I think we had to go with that line because we don't want him to have a flyer. Like if he has another one of these and he could play the land and bestow, then he just kind of wins. Oh, okay. I think that does it too. Okay, so yep, that'll do it. Okay, well done. Alright, well now I at least get to sideboard correctly. And not like a donkey's butt before. Alright, it seems like Legion Loyalist is pretty decent. I need to cut 8 cards. So I think I'm going to be cutting the Eidolons. They are pretty, no, I think they're pretty good on the play. Just don't want to be too cluttered at the 2 here. I think I'm going to cut the Firefish Strikers. The only problem is, like, these are so good with the Firefish Strikers. Fire Drinker Satyr can definitely go. That's definite. Okay, so we cut them. And we wanna have like a fast start. So I'm gonna leave all the ones in. I'm gonna submit like this. So out is 4 Fire Drinker Satyrs and 4 Firefish Strikers. In is a bunch of burn. This hand's pretty awesome. I'm gonna keep. I mean, it's not amazing, but like that we have double stuff. But we could at least play like a Titan Strength and pump our Legion Loyalist and have a Burning Tree Emissary in play. That'll definitely swing the race in our favor. I mean, I could also wait, like, let's say, pop another land. Guy comes in tapped. I could go like this and then this into something good. Okay, I think I'll just do this. Say okay. And then I'll play a Cackler and unleash it. And then I'll bash for 1. I mean, worst case scenario, we just Searing Blood that dude next turn. Whenever. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's not a very good heroic. Okay, I think I'd much rather kill that with a Searing Blood. I mean, I could be super greedy since I get trample. I'm going to be taking that and like trample, like make this trample over, but then if I don't hit a land, that's kind of like ridiculous, so I don't want to be that greedy. Okay, that's a good draw. I think I'm just going to get rid of this now and deal him 3 damage. And then get in for a ton. Okay, so he'll be at 10. And we'll have 3 dudes in play, and he's only got a 2-1, and I have a pump spell, a hasty guy, and another burn spell. So it's going to be pretty good, especially if he taps out for like a Herald of Torment now. Just smash it with the Mizium Mortars. Put him down to 5. That would be very nice. We're going to have to kill this regardless because our guys can't get through. I mean, technically they can, which should possibly be worth it. But I think it's the same outcome if I rip the land or don't rip the land. Okay, lands are good. Put that there. Scry that to the bottom. And then bloat this up. And then smash for Infinity Billion, which is 8. And put him to 2, and we're at 16, and I don't see how we don't just wrap this game up with 4 attackers next turn. Plus a fresh card on top that's not a mountain. So, it's looking pretty good, assuming he can't wipe my board. That's okay. I'm just going to have 6 everything. Even if he has 2 removal spells, I still have an Ash Zealot. That's fine. He's still dead. You dead. You go home now, sir. Don't come back, you hear? Okay, I could slow roll with the Eidolon, but we're not here to slow roll, people. We're here to just smash. Smash some faces. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And check out Retro Revenge.